another episode of Minecraft. For today we're back at Empires, and it's been a while, I know. That's because of the fact that I had to fix some stuff, which you guys have probably already noticed. Textures. Yeah, we were learning that story. Let's not get sidetracked. We were learning that story, and while we learned that story, our teacher told us that there are a lot of famous people like Gandhi, and Gandhi is the only one who came to my mind. But there are a lot of freedom fighters and all those great people who've done great things for their country. And the thing is, our teacher was telling that though they've done great things for their country, they kind of forgot about their family. Oh, this worked. Wait, what? Oh, So this thing happened, and thing is, I want to bring family into this build. Not all family, but my cousins alone. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds, and I'm gonna tell what we're gonna do there in 10 seconds while I'm looking at this thing, trying to figure out where my wood is. It's here. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's make a ton of chests. Ooh, we can do this. Forgot. Yeah, cool stuff. Okay, so why we needed those armor stands and stuff is because I want to create miniature versions of my cousins as the crew members here. I do not have so many cousins. It's just that I have extra armor stands in case we'll need them. The captain's room. Going down here through the captain's room. Actually, I want to add a personal chest for the captain. That is, crew members cannot reach. Yeah, that's fine. If we go down this, here we have 2 more rooms, right? So here is a small room, and here is another small room. So I think we can put a chest like that and a chest like that. Where to put it? Furnaces. So I think we can put the furnace there. Why can I not? Okay. This seems a little bit buggy, the controls. I don't know. It probably isn't. It's just me. Let's do that. Yeah, that should work. Let's go down this way. Let's light up that bit. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do that for symmetry reasons. Though I would like it to be unsymmetrical. Yeah, let's make it unsymmetrical. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, that works. Yeah, and a few beds maybe. Bookshelves. Where did I put the bookshelves? There. There. Actually, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. That looks much better in my opinion. And over here, put some bookshelves there. Get 2 random beds. I did get all the Derpscraft advancements on this world though, and it was a lot of work. But I'd say it was worth it. You know, some of those we will need in the future. For example, I had to go above the nether roof, which I did using a dragon egg and all that. So yeah, bed. Let's get a grey and a pink. No, it's, yeah, I want to do dull colors. I don't think bright colors will fit in here. Just look at those 2 boxes. They just pop out. Well, these 3 don't pop out that much. So yeah, that's a little bit of testing there. We go down here. Let's put a grey bed over here, and let's put a brown bed right over here, and we can go here. This is gonna be the, I was planning to make this like the engine room, but I have a different plan actually, because today morning when I was running around my house, I do that. Don't judge me. That's how I get ideas. running around places is how I get ideas. I know it sounds weird, but that's how things work. That's how the world works. I need to exercise to get ideas, so I run around the house. So instead of making the lower one an engine room, if you've seen Life of Pi, have you guys seen the bit where they show animals inside of an area that's inside inside the ship? I think I want to do something like that. Though this is all medieval and probably they never shipped animals to zoos. No one cares. To zoos. That was funny. To Zeus. Yeah. So I will get this cargo room done and be back with you guys. While my future self is doing that work over there, I want to explain to you guys what why it took me so long to do this. The first thing would be that I was inspired to play Rise of the Phoenix, so I was my mind wasn't fully set to coming back on Empires at the moment. Right now I am more inspired to play vanilla, so everything will be equal again. Ender Creeds will have to take a hit for now because of a grindy project I started, which I'll need to finish before I get to recording. This though, even after I wanted to come back, it took me a long time, is because basically, if you didn't know, 1.13 is also the technical update. It was first supposed to be only the technical update, then they made it aquatic technical update. So the thing is, this used to be called stone. Now it's called Minecraft Granite, if you can see in the bottom of the white thing. That is how the game looks at the block, and it used to look at the block as Minecraft stone. Now it looks at it as Minecraft Granite. And similarly, a lot of blocks have been changed. So commands are different, data packs are different, all that are different. That's why my data pack is not working yet, because my data pack requires you to, for example, I do not remember eat a piece of cooked _ beef. Now this is, no, sorry, beef _ cooked. Now this is cooked _ beef. So it doesn't know what beef _ cooked is. So that is, so the data pack is still broken. I can fix it soon enough. But today I just wanted to record. And same thing with textures. So all the names for textures have changed. Then file paths, all that has changed. So I had to update, I had to spend 2 hours renaming all the files to make sure that the texture pack worked. But in the end, it's worth it. And yeah, fast forward to the bit where my future self comes. Okay guys, so it's been a while. Yeah, it's been like 20 minutes, I think, and I think I've gotten something done. So this is a little bit chaotic. So let's go into game mode 3 to check this out. Forgot about that. Now they have changed it so that you have to do this. But basically, this room kind of, it's carrying a lot of resources, so it's very heavy probably. And I don't know about you guys, but I always suppose that ships, especially cargo ships, are a little bit stinky. I do not know if they are, but I am supposing that they are. I've never been to one. It's just that I hate seas, so I'm supposing they smell like salt and all, salty water, like the seas. Who likes that smell? So yeah, there's a lot of gold, a little bit of diamonds here and there, iron, lapis, coal, lots of stuff. There are a lot of empty chests, and there's some salt down below. So all these chests are empty, and I just couldn't get my mind to think of what to put inside these chests. So if anyone has any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. We do have some fish heads and some squids and all that kind of stuff, so a little bit stinky as I was going for. There are some random fish that people may have dropped, some salt, and I think it did turn out pretty good. So the next room we've got to work on is not this. This is completely done, which is amazing. Next place we gotta work on. Yeah, almost lost the door. There's so much stuff. So as you guys can see over here, we have completely finished all of this, right? Yeah, this is done. Then the upstairs is done. And as I believe I said in the last episode, I love the fact that you go into one room and you find yourself in another. That's something that I think really turned out well for this. And the ambience I went for this is very queasy, claustrophobic, that kind of a feel, because there's a small ship carrying a lot of cargo. So I think we've achieved that feeling of being in a ship that's just transporting tons of stuff. Speaking of tons of stuff, I do not know how I forgot. I specifically kept this out so that I can go ahead and get myself some ender pearls if I needed them. And now I need them and I had to come all the way up. It's stupid. But yeah, I also think I want to write like a captain's log or something. That'll be cool. So next bit here is going to be just a small stair here and another stair over here, I think. Simple design, you know, just a couple of signs and stuff. Also, if you guys are wondering how this is possible, in 1.13 we can now place item frames on top of blocks on this side. Pretty much on all 6 sides you can place them, which is extremely wonderful if you're doing a unique map room. Yeah, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. No, it does not look cool at all. But yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, I just did something weird. Ow. My teeth just hurt completely, very badly there. But yeah, we got this bit done and we also have this bit done. Now, the bit that's going to be the most challenging, the last piece of the puzzle is going to be this room here, the one right on top of the ocean. Oh, also yes, if you guys are wondering how that didn't sync, items will now float up. Items will now float up. Are items floating up? Okay, without bubble columns it's just so slow. Well, that's fine. You can still go out like that. Oh, I'm an enderman. Yeah, we just went through blocks there. That's very common in PE. I didn't know you... Fence! But yeah, didn't know that was possible. I seem to have completely wrecked my controls. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I can hear you being a little bit impatient. But if you would, well, maybe I am a little bit impatient to get this done. I have indeed gotten the last floor done, but the problem is that it's taking too much. Well, it is indeed a big project. Look at this. Look at this. You know how long it takes. Yeah, there are fish and all inside. The reason why I have bubble columns in there is because they just tend to stay on the bottom. So now ow, totally forgot that pufferfish do that. That was stupid. But they tend to stay in the bottom, so I have those that'll push them up. So there are some that'll just stay up and all that. When the world download comes, don't go and stand there. But yeah, there's a lot of funny bits. The turtles are called X, Exuma, X standing for Exuma because that's a little meme, and I'm a fan of Hermitcraft. Yeah, and each of these are named unique stuff. I think my favorite is the cod, which is just cod dang. That's funny. And then this is Donkey, Shrek's companion. There's just a small thing called Oi. There's Bacon. There's Cow. The funniest name of all, if you guys have read this novel, then you know the reference, but The reason why this is funny is because this is a white horse named Black Beauty. I found that funny. I was thinking of horse names and I got Black Beauty, and this was a white horse, so I thought that was a very funny name to give to a white horse. So it has come out pretty well. I think I want to put some carpets down there and just make it look nice, but that's easily doable off camera. I have tried my very best to fix this farm. It does not seem to be fixable because of the way mobs work, so I'll have to change the basic design of the farm itself. Because look, the items don't go down. The items will be floating up one day. So yeah, not gonna work. That's a bummer, but I did get most of the ship done. And I say most, but I actually had significant technical difficulties. This is me testing around with that. But as you can see, I've added this. So what happened was I was trying to do custom armor stands and it just didn't work out. So I'll have to do that off camera because I do not have much time at all. But basically I can do this if I want to, and this will select all these things, and I can do customize armor stands so that I can add crew members and all that. I can give myself mob heads. I can give myself heads, and everything will work out pretty fine. It's nighttime, so let's sleep, and I'll show you, and I'll do a small tour of our ship here. I do have an Ender Creeds episode to record today, so I need to rush this one a little bit. Okay, not lit up. I see. No, so our mobs are much faster now. It seems like these zombies are much faster than they were before. I don't know if it's just me. It may be, but I don't know. So, for example, I think this is a very good example. Select armor stand I'm looking at has arms, no plate. We can do small things like that. And I think that's the only two things we'll have to do for the sailor. But yeah, I'll have to do all custom stuff and all. That'll be cool. The next bit here is the captain's cabin. That's right over here. So this is his little cabin where he can stay. And these are storage and all. And the rest of the crew members can go down here. And over here there are 2 rooms for two of the workers, which is amazing again. Yeah. And here, my favorite room, possibly my favorite room. There are turtles there. All of them are called. All these mobs here are either references to something or just things I think are funny. So, for example, all those turtles there are called X because it's a little reference to a YouTuber, which I'm not gonna talk about much. Here, I don't think I got good names for the salmon and the pufferfish. I call the salmons Salt. Oh, yes, totally forgot about that. Salty, and the pufferfish Puffy. But I like the name of the cod. It's Cod, dang it. Got it? So that's very funny. Here we just got some cows named Cow and pigs named Bacon. Here there's a donkey named Donkey. Does anyone get the reference to this? It's a reference to a very famous movie. If anyone can get this, then they must have very good memory because it's a very old movie. This donkey here that's hiding behind the horse is called Oi, which you can't see quite properly. And this horse again is quite a funny name. It's a reference to a book, Black Beauty. And why it's funny is because it's a white horse. And in the story it's a black horse. That's why it's called Black Beauty. Here it's a white horse. So I found that a little bit funny. We come up here again and go up to the deck. We have this little bit. And if we come down, we have the storage area. This is wonderful. We'll come back to it in a second. But here is a small lounge for the sailors if they want to sit here, do some things that sailors do. I do not have much knowledge on that, but that'll be fine. Here though, there's some rich cities, some coal, some random things, and some fish that are on the bottom bits, and some salt as well. Some heads, squid bodies and fish bodies lying around. Another weird thing is, because of the way I laid out the bottom floor, if I walk over to that end, if there's a puffer fish under that thing, I think it's gonna poison me. Yes, it did. And I've gotta run in case I die. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a funny thing. I hope you all did enjoy this video. I know the bit that I wanted to do could not come in this video. The one that I really wanted to do was customizing the armor stands, which I unfortunately could not do today. But I hope you all did enjoy this video anyways. And if you did, please be sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.